Okay, the second semifinal is literally only a day away, just a little bit more than a day, and of course we're way excited, especially since we can actually vote in this one, which we couldn't, of course, yesterday on Tuesday, which was really sad because I wanted to vote for Finland. Unfortunately, didn't make it, not entirely surprisingly. The second semifinal opens with Serbia, which I have to say is kind of opening with a bang because I love this song. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful song. The melody is gorgeous. It's in Serbian. He's singing in Serbian. I think that's a plus. He has a lovely voice, puts emotion into it, and the melody is also quite dramatic, which of course a lot of people like, and it sounds authentic to my ear. And I think this is basically a shoe-in for the final. I'll be extremely surprised if it doesn't make it, and it definitely deserves to. Wonderful song from Serbia, so best of luck to you. You really deserve it this year. Macedonia. Kudos for singing Macedonia. The melody's pretty, and the chorus is interesting, and the chorus is kind of catchy, but I think the singer has a weak voice, and I think she actually ruins it. I think it may get through, it may not. I think a lot's going to depend on the performance, because there's nothing much wrong with the melody or the song, but I think, to be honest, the singer ruins it, unfortunately. They should have had a much stronger singer than this woman. The Netherlands next. I honestly don't know what to say about the Netherlands. It starts out ordinary, just the song itself, it starts out ordinary. Then it gets to the chorus, and that really picks up because the chorus is absolutely adorable. The lyrics are very sweet, and it's overall a really sweet song, but what the fuck is with her outfit? I mean, seriously. What? I saw the national final that they had, and I thought something must be wrong with her, but then I figured automatically when she won, she or her team would put together something normal for her to wear in Baku, but no. Apparently from the rehearsal videos, she's still wearing that thing, that same outfit, and it's incomprehensible to me, and it has nothing to do with the song. If she wears that, she's going to ruin their chances, because everybody is going to be totally distracted, staring at her giant Indian hairdress. Sorry, Native American headdress. And just nobody's gonna even notice the song, which is so sad, because once it gets to the chorus, it really picks up, and it's a sweet song, but what the hell is she wearing, is what everybody's gonna be thinking. Malta. Nothing special, which is sad, because I always kind of hope for Malta to win, just because they would be so extremely happy, and a show from Valletta would be just through the roof, but it's a song that's catchy while you listen, but it's nothing special. It's okay, but I don't think it's good enough. I wouldn't be surprised if, unfortunately, they don't make it to the final this year, sadly. Belarus, coming up next. It's a strangely catchy entry, and I actually like it quite a lot, but traditionally, that type of song is not a winner. You know, we are the winners. When you say that, you kind of set yourself up for losing traditionally in this contest, so it's an okay entry, and it's pretty catchy. I like it, but I don't think it's the winner, which, considering it's from Belarus, is just as well. Portugal, someone that I really feel a lot of, how should I say this without sounding patronizing? I feel for them. Sympathy, let's say, that they just try so hard and they never get through. And I really admire them for always sticking to Portuguese. No matter what, they always stick to Portuguese. That is very good. And this song is, it's a pretty song performed prettily by a pretty girl with a pretty voice. A classy performance, and I think it's a very strong entry coming from Portugal. Sorry. But I hope it will get through. I think it should have a good chance, because like I say, it's a classy performance and a quality performance, but it's not a winner, unfortunately. And I don't think the Ukrainian song is either. The singer is pretty and professional. She is good. She has kind of a strange voice, maybe not the best singing voice, but certainly a voice with a lot of character. But I think the entry is, I don't know, it's maybe wrong to say too American, but too international, I think, for a lot of people in the audience. And it's catchy at first, but then it gets repetitive and kind of annoying. So I'm not convinced. It's slightly original in this lineup, but I'm not sold by this. Sold on this. Then Bulgaria. The title is really weird. The title is in English and then they sing in Bulgarian, which is really good, but why then the English title? I don't get that. The singer's pretty good and it's catchy. And they start out kind of badly, but then, you know, they seem to have learned. When they started out in the ESC, they just basically didn't know what they were doing and totally messed up constantly. But they've sent some really good songs in recent years, according to my personal opinion, of course. And they're doing better, but while I like the song, it's catchy. Again, the lineup's very samey. It's hard to say. Good luck, Bulgaria. Slovenia up next. I like Slovenia mostly. I think they send quite a few good songs, and a big plus for singing in Slovenian. And again, it's a pretty song, pretty voice. The melody is quite lovely, dramatic. Fortunately, they lost the headpieces that the backing singers wore in their national final because that was really messed up. And now I just love her dress. I hope they get through. I think the presentation's really classy, which is going to help them a lot. I think people are gonna like what they see, hopefully. Then Croatia with another dramatic ballad. The singer is mostly pretty good. The song is pretty, it's melodious, but it's the presentation is very dramatic. That may help people remember it, but it's a very standard song and maybe too bland, so I really don't know. But then comes Sweden. And I have to say, I love Sweden this year. They're finally stepping out of their comfort zone, so to speak, and they've sent a song that I just think is absolutely wonderful. It's so catchy. The singer is not the greatest, but she's certainly good enough. It's very dramatic. Maybe a little weird if she wears this new outfit. Her costume was much better in their national final. I hope they go back to that because it may look a little bit too weird. But they're gonna get through, no question. It's a potential winner. I wouldn't be surprised if they win, and I would be very happy if they did too. It's a wonderful song, wonderful entry. Nothing wrong with it. Fantastic. Except those fringes on her outfit. That's kind of wrong. I hope they lose those. They're followed by Georgia, which I'm not sure what to say. An entry that starts out good, but then it gets kind of weird. And I don't know, maybe it's fun. Maybe it's, you know, entertainment. Better as entertainment than as an actual piece of music. I really don't know. I'm not sure what to say. I kind of don't think they'll get through. It's weird. It's no. Georgia, it's a no for me. And then Turkey, I have to say, is classic Turkey. This entry is totally classic Turkey. I'm not sure about this. I think major kudos for writing his own song, which a lot of people unfortunately don't. It's catchy at first, then gets repetitive, blah blah, usual. And the lyrics they're either weird or stupid, take your pick. But who listens to the lyrics anyway? It's probably gonna get through. There's nothing much wrong with it, and it's slightly different from all the dramatic ballads, so yeah, hopefully they're gonna do okay with this kind of song. Not too well, but not too bad either, because they keep trying, and again, kudos for writing his own entry, doing everything with the entry. I like that. Yeah, good for Turkey. A little repetitive, but kind of catchy too. Then Estonia. Another samey standard song. It may well get through. I think it's pretty. It's a pretty ballad, kind of dramatic, and only thing is, like a lot of other songs this year, it may be too bland. It's pretty standard, and the lineup again is really samey, and I'm not sure about the presentation. I am not sold on that, but they may well get through. It's there's nothing wrong with it. Again, it sounds a lot like a lot of the other stuff, but again, nothing wrong. Then followed by Slovakia. I like them. I really like having them on board. And I'm glad to see them thinking outside the box. I think this may appeal to young viewers, but I think it's probably like too narrow. I think while it's somewhat melodious, it's probably too noisy to appeal widely, so I'm not convinced they'll get through this year, unfortunately. Good luck to them. I'm glad to see they're trying something new, which they seem to be pretty good at. But not sure they're gonna be in Saturday's lineup, unfortunately. And the next country, I don't think will be there either, Norway. We're not among my favorites this year. I was disappointed in my countrymen for choosing this entry. The singer is incredibly bad. He seems to have been getting a little bit better, but he was awful in our national selections. The song gets marginally better with each run through. Every time I hear it, I like it a little bit more, but people are only going to hear it once and then have to choose tomorrow night. So, yeah, it's a rip-off of Popular, of course, everybody says that. I think the presentation is tacky and maybe off-putting to some viewers. I know it's off-putting to me. No. People may call me a racist as much as they like, but it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he is of Iranian extraction. The problem is he can't sing for shit. And the song is really not very good. In my personal opinion, I think we're not going to get through Saturday. And in fact, I hope we don't, because I don't think we deserve it with this entry. But Bosnia, however, I like that. She's alone on stage, she sings in Bosnian. Very good. Pretty girl, pretty voice, pretty song. Dramatic, and a sweet ballad, but it's still everything samey. It sounds like half the other songs. And you won't be able to tell it apart. But they may get through. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. It's a pretty song, but I think with so many songs sounding so much alike, it's a luck of the draw who gets through almost, because there's so much to choose from that's almost identical. So how do you pick? More or less at random, I think. Accident. Performance is going to count for a lot. Finally, Lithuania closes the show with the 2 songs in one, kind of. First, it's a pretty sweet kind of thing, and then it gets, well, relatively catchy and really upbeat and really different. The presentation, I think, is quite strange, but the singer's okay, and I have to say, for those of us who've seen his performance in their national selections, that was funny, because he had just the plain silk blindfold then, but now he has one that is studded with sequins or whatever it is, and I think that's hilarious. That's a way to upgrade Lithuania. I think this will probably get through. I think they'll catch people's attentions with a sudden shift when it almost becomes a different song. It's a good way to end the show, not as spectacular as Jedward's performance with the fountain on Tuesday, but it's a good way to close the show, closing on an up kind of thing. What's more there to say? I'm a little disappointed in the lineup this year because a lot of the songs sound a lot alike. There isn't a lot of genre variety, unfortunately, and I think there's going to be a lot less even on Saturday, because some of those songs that are outside the standard this year are just really weird, and they've been weeded out. Some are yesterday and some will be tomorrow. But good luck to all the contestants, especially Sweden. I'm really looking forward to seeing the show, and may the best entry win, I say. Or actually the 10 best entries in this case. Vote for, of course, whoever may take your fancy, but I say vote for Sweden. They've finally managed to do something really right. So yeah, good luck to Sweden, good luck to everyone, but especially Sweden.